Morning. Alrighty. Can't do two things at once, people. Hang on. 4. Morning, Mark. And all the channels, hopefully. Just got Facebook on. Waiting for Edie. Morning, Gov. Straighten the lampshade, but I can't straighten the lampshade, Colin. Colin, I know you've done that on WhatsApp. It just popped up, but for everyone else's benefit, Colin said, please straighten the lampshade in the corner. I can't straighten the lampshade in the corner because Wezzy Woo jumped up onto the settee where he's not allowed, and then he jumped up onto this wooden table, and decided to play around with the lampshade and break it. So, Colin, I can't straighten it. You'll have to cope without. I don't know. You have to cope with that. He's broken that one as well in that corner. You coming, Ed? Yeah, he broke that one as well. But anyway, what can we do? Right, 4 people there, no one there. So this is a stretch routine. I said we'll do this 3 times a week. We'll do the same thing 3 times next week. And then we might just change it up a little bit for the week after. But I think I probably said already that this is, we take parts of this for all bar Susie who is working, obviously. So this is a stretch routine that we use during class. Hello, Stu. We take elements of it because we haven't always got 25 minutes to do a bit of stretching. But I keep saying this is what you should be getting up to in your own time. Just popped a light on. So we'll just crack on. I think we started last time with none on Facebook now. Brilliant. We just started with some joint rotations and went straight into the stretch, and we do the stretch twice. To do the routine twice. What I will do is I will record it properly and stick it up on the student portal for those people that are keen for that. And you'll see it in the sort of speed that we're doing it now, and then you'll also see it in the speed that perhaps I might do it, or you might do it when you're comfortable with those moves. All right, glasses off. Or will I need them on? No, glasses off. Right, come on, Facebook. Let's get a couple of people there. 7. So, yeah. While I might be picking the sleep out of my eyes, I've been up for ages, 6:30. But it's not ages, is it? 6:30. But I think the general consensus, one on Facebook. Come on, Facebook. Let's get some more. Share it to people. General consensus, I think, is that those who are at home are finding it more difficult each day to sort of get cracking with what they need to do. Obviously, if you've got meetings or work meetings at 8:30 onwards, and obviously you can't do this. But for those who I'm on, Kevin is on Facebook. Cool. But for most of us, we're working from home, and this is the reason, and it's good for me as well. Okay, let's go, people. You ready? Edie, you coming? Yeah. All right. Well, people are waiting. Oh, how come? Edie will come, and no doubt she will join us. Who's waving? Emma Potter. And so I'm guessing. Hang on a minute. If Colin's on YouTube and Emma's on the Facebook, one of you is up doing it. Hello, Anna. And the other person is either making breakfast or just lounging around. Yeah. Right, so a few joint rotations. You ready? Get yourself a nice, like I say, I'm going to move the camera a bit today. you ready? That creates a silhouette. Is that okay? Anyway, you know the routine. Yes, no's, maybes. Ready? Let's go. So nodding up and down. I'm kneeling down so that you can see. If I go this way a little bit, it looks like I've got a bit of a halo, doesn't it? Ethan is desperate to get more flexible. But guess what? You don't get more flexible unless you do it. Just go nose. So just go, try and go to your tension, yeah? Don't try and do it too fast. Then we'll do figure of eights after this, okay? This is just a quick one today. So down to your shoulder and up to the top. Down to your shoulder, 45 degrees up. Down to that shoulder, 45 degrees up. Once we've done that one, stand up, yeah? When it beeps. Good stuff. Okay, figure of eight, 1, and back. So draw a circle in the front, draw a circle in the back. Obviously go at your speed, other side. So you can go front and back. Go at the speed where you can definitely get a good stretch, a good relaxed movement, sorry. There's dog, letting us know he's still there. We haven't forgotten about him. We're going to do the Tai Chi twist in a second. So nice and relaxed, we just twist for 30 seconds. Try and just let your arms flop out. Like I said, this is just the joint rotations, just to kind of wake your body up before we go into a stretch, yeah? Try and snap your hips back the other direction when you get to the end of the rotation. Boxer's roll, so round, and then go the other way. So go one way and then that other. Okay, big hip rotations. Remember, it's only on the joint rotation days where we go into detail about this. This one is just getting it done, yeah? On the direction. There's a few pops and clicks from me there today. That usually indicates that you're just very close to a new level of mobility, just almost there. Last one, hands on knees, outward circles, so you push out and push back, back nice and straight. 30 more seconds, then we go straight into the routine, okay? New camera cables coming tomorrow, so I've got to learn how to improve the quality of the footage for YouTube. So 1 minute side bends, hands up to the top, and try and get a nice bend from this part of your body, not from your hips. So side bend, side bend. Breathing out as you go. We're trying to lift. So for my case, trying to lift my right shoulder, trying to lift my left shoulder. Squeezing that belly button in tight. That's 30 seconds. Do another minute of these. Trying to go, hello, Edie. Hi. Your TikTok again. Then you're going to squat and go into a downward dog position. But I'll tell you that. Keep going, Edie. So then, foot squat, heels down, pad forwards. Now I have to move the camera. Downward dog, Edie. Okay, move the camera, guys. Okie dokie. Downward dog, Edie. Remember, with the downward dog, trying to push your back nice and straight. Head towards your belly button. If your legs are bent, your legs are bent. It doesn't matter. But you can try and straighten them slightly if you want to. Keep going. Always trying to extend your tailbone outwards and upwards. Don't let it tuck in, let it push out. Bend your knees for a few seconds. 2, 1, back up to downward dog and favor one side. Remember, this is the calf stretch, yeah? Okay, favor one side. Remember, with that favoring the one side, you can bend and straighten, or out and in of your foot sword. You do 30 seconds on one, 30 seconds on the other, change over. Bend your knee, keep your foot flat, straighten it and keep your foot flat, whatever works. In a minute, or when it beeps, bend your knees again. Bend your knees. We're then going all fours walk for a minute, okay? So, back up to downward dog, and right foot, right hand, left foot, left hand. Go 4 or 5 times forwards, and then 4 or 5 times backwards. And when it beeps for 30 seconds, just go onto your knees, take the pressure off your head, and then go back again and do it again. So bend your knees for a sec. And back up. Back into your all fours walk. So importantly, your heels need to be on the floor. So you need to push those down as best as you can. So you only go to your, there's no point doing it if your heels are off the floor. Okay, lie down on your back. Bring your right knee to your chest. Remember to squeeze the quad of your left foot. So squeeze the quad, make that nice and flat. Don't let it come up off the floor. But as you squeeze that quad, pull that other one right in. When you're stretching, nice, deep, relaxed breaths. Change sides. Right leg down, make the right leg tight, and bring the left leg up nice and relaxed. So you should feel a stretch in the top of your left hip, as well as your, right hip, as well as your left leg. Bring both knees in and pull them in tight. Alternate between tucking your head in and having your head flat. Whichever works right now, it doesn't matter. Well, one, you're going to get a deeper stretch on all down your back of your head and your neck and your spine. And this way you're just relieving it and you can concentrate on your lower back. When it beeps, you're going to rock for 30 seconds. So rock forwards and backwards. As you rock backwards, throw your hips to the ceiling. Throw your hips up high.
Oh, my back.
You're going to roll down your spine. Don't let your back hit the floor. Roll down. Okie dokie. Legs back. Hold your toes. Put your shoulders towards your knees towards your shoulders. And breathe out. Relax here for a minute. Nice deep breath. Keep going. Keep it going. When it beats, put your feet flat. Feet flat, knees to your left. Remember, head to your right, suck in your belly button. And don't let your knees go any further if your hips come off the floor. So let the hips go, relax, and nice deep breaths in your lower abdomen. And don't. Other side. We do this twice, okay? Okay then. Okay then. Just I do apologise for the whiny dog. Probably should have fed him earlier. Other side again. Remember, just let it flop, let it open up and relax. Keep the belly button sucked in and just relax so that all this, all down the side of your body starts to open up. Other side, one more. Lift yourself up so your left leg is forwards. Put your right leg over the top. Ankle over knee stretch. And breathe out. So remember, you bring your knee up. Don't let your back arch. Your hips back. Keep your back straight. Keep breathing nice and relaxed. Let this knee flop out to the side. Don't have it pointing up to the sky. Flop out to the side. Change sides. I forgot something there. We'll go back. Change sides again, go back to this position, but put the foot on the floor, tuck that one in, and twist yourself round. Get sucking your belly button in nice and tight. All along here, please. Change again, so ankle over other knee, foot down to the floor. I could have done this smoother, I got ahead of myself. Usually when I do this, you know, you're in the zone, if you like. From here, you're going to unravel yourself and go into butterfly stretch. So I unravel like this, and then butterfly. Pull those right in. And remember what I said last time? Don't sit on your lower back. Push your hips backwards so you're sitting on your pelvis. Your sit bones are two pointy bits in your pelvis, and let your legs flop out. So just let them flop. If you're here and you're tense, just try and relax. Just relax. Just take a deep breath. Just relax. Some parts of the kind of the stretching or the yoga, relax and push down on one side. Some part of this is sometimes just learning to surrender a little bit. Surrender to your fear. Just don't be so worried about hurting yourself. Other side. So push down on the other side. Nice and relaxed. Don't force anything. Okay, take your right leg and bring it behind you. Touch it, touch your knee to your left foot. Remember, we don't want this position here. So if you're still struggling with the position, push yourself off something. Then tighten your core and try and hold that position. When you're ready, if you're happy with that, bring this knee wide. Keep the core nice and tight. Don't allow this to happen. So I got nice and tight. And when you're happy with that, push your back knee back as far as you can go. Okay, hold that position. Sorry, Facebook looks like you got a really bad shadow going on there, but just you know, I haven't got a studio. If I had some mats, I'd be doing it outside. But you got to buy 25 mats. I don't know if anyone knows where you can get 6 mats from. So change size. You could unravel nicer. Remember, start in this position if you're still struggling. Push yourself up off some books or something. When you're ready, keep the core tight. Bring this foot back. And then when you're ready, push that foot back a bit further, but keeping the knee out to the side. Don't let it turn into this. Eventually, we will get to the pigeon, but we're not there yet. Okay. Hold it for 30. So I'm just going to turn myself to the side so you can see what happens next, yeah? We're going to push our left leg forwards, rotate, pivot over our right shin, and end up in a long lunge position, okay? Okay, going to push myself forwards, bring my left leg forwards, pivot, and then into a nice long lunge, okay? Remember, don't lean your body forward, it's your hips that want to go forwards. That's the thing that we're looking for. Suck the belly button in, hips forward, and arch this out. Hold that position. Edie's chosen to get a cushion, which is good. So then, down, up, round. Push forwards. So it's really hard with the lighting today. I do apologise. I can't do anything with the nature. Hold that position. Both knees back, both hands on the floor, butt back as far as you can. Pull yourself forwards and push yourself up to upward dog. Remember, push your hips into the floor, shoulders nice and back and down. And really push with your hips forwards and breathe deeply into your abdomen. Keep going with that. I'm just going to adjust, trying to make it better for you. Keep going. That might be a bit better. Nice and deep. Push your hips deep into the floor. You should be there, so people can see you. When it beeps, push your hips back. If I go over here, I'll be able to show you. Push your hips back, feet flat, and keep pushing backwards to a flat foot squat, and up you go. So that's part one. Give you 30 seconds rest, and then we do the routine again. Everyone's like, oh, what, again? Yeah, again. I'm going to emphasize slightly different things here. Okay, 30 seconds this time on the side bends. Really try and bend nice long distance, guys. Try and bend a long way, further than you did earlier. Breathe out. Here. Breathe out. Breathe out. So in, out. Good stuff. Deep squat. Downward dog. Nice deep position. Remember, after 30 seconds, you can put your knees down just to get a bit of a break. Look towards your belly button and drive your tailbone, your coccyx up to the sky. And try and push your feet, heels towards the floor. Even if it means bending your knees, try and turn 90 degrees, please. Keep going, or bend your knees now if you want and go back to that position. But look here, Edie has a habit of this. So what we need to do is bend those knees and increase the flexion in her ankle. That's important. Edie, again, so even if it means bending the knees, trying to increase the flexion here. That will increase here and help here. Tailbone towards the ceiling. Thanks. Keep going.
You said I'm
Yeah, I said thanks. Keep going. Okay, now you bend your knees, and you. And back up and favor one calf, okay? So on this favoring the calf, if I go this way, maybe you can see. Keep favoring one calf. In the back, you might be able to see that I'm going in and out, in and out. Other side, so I'm favoring in and I'm favoring out. So turning the hip in, turning the knee, ankle out. You'll find whatever works for you. The knees down, a few seconds rest, and then you go into all fours. You ready? Up you get. All fours walk. 30 seconds forwards, 30 seconds walk. A few forwards, a few backwards. And when it beeps at 30, then you can rest. And for 5 seconds or so. Few seconds rest just to take the pressure off. And off you go. Again. Okie dokie, lie down. Yep, lie down. And left knee to chest, pull it in. Remember, right leg straight. And nice and relaxed, guys. Breathe deeply. Change side. Part of my information about stretching involves the fact that I'm almost convinced and certain that if you stretch to try to get more flexible, to actually try to improve your flexibility, you will struggle with that. But if you stretch because it feels good, then you'll be consistent and you will find results. Both legs straight, both legs in. When it beeps, start rocking. Nice and relaxed. So rock, little rocks into big rocks, trying to keep your body in unison. Hips up, chest up. Hips up, chest up. Okay, so now hold on to your toes, bring your knees down to your shoulders, nice and relaxed. Keep breathing. You might get 6 breaths in, maybe in 30 seconds. Maybe 10 breaths in a minute. 12 breaths maybe. Same again, keep going. Well, to try, you got to pull it in to try and do some benefit. Don't just be super relaxed and achieve nothing. Pull it in to the point where you are noticing some tension. That's it. Feet flat, knees to the left, head to the right, suck your belly button in, nice and relaxed. Should be able to go a bit further than last time. Suck that belly button right in. We'll just do these sides once. I want to emphasize something else. Other side, knees down, relax. If you do relax, you might hear a pop and a click. Push yourself forwards. Right ankle over left knee. Not really good today. Yeah. Remember, try and get as close to your sit bones as possible, and don't arch your back. Try and have your chest up nice and high. When it beats, put your right foot on the floor. The right foot on the floor. Tuck the left leg in. Hug your knee. Pull it in towards you. Again, nice deep breaths. I'm going to unravel. Right leg goes out, left knee comes over the top. Not like the unravel bit. No, I really like it. No point there. It's a nice movement. Edie thinks it's pointless.
No, I don't think this is pointless. I think the unravel bit's pointless.
Left knee to the floor, right leg tucked in, left foot to the floor. Tuck yourself in. So because Edie thinks the unraveling bit is pointless, when I do the routine next, we'll unravel at every change in stretch. Okay, we'll unravel. We'll do a little pirouette or something. Unravel and go to yourself to butterfly. Remember, sit on your sit bones. If you don't know what they are, just Google up sit bones, please. When it hits 30 seconds, start favoring one side. So I'm going to put my right elbow in here and I'm going to push down gently with my left hand, noticing that only my left hip is moving. My right one is staying still. You don't want this action. A few more seconds on that one. Change sides. So left elbow in, right hand pushing. Just gently. Take the right foot, put it behind you. Again, you can be here. Remember to push yourself up so you're nice and tight in the core. Pull that back when you're ready. Push yourself forwards, nice and tall in this position. I'll turn sideways so you can see. When you're ready, you start pushing that back a bit further each time. It's this hip that we're working, and this we've got to here. I'm just going to give myself a bit of a help by pushing off my knee. If you've got something to push against, then that's fine. Hold that position. You want to try and minimize this gap here. Ready to change. Right leg in, left foot into closed prayer, and then open it up when you're ready and push it back when you're ready. Not going to pigeon, just staying here. Nice and strong with the torso. Pull that back as far as you can comfortably this morning, trying to minimize this gap. Nice and straight with your torso. Yeah, don't let it sag. This is no benefit. Not as much benefit, sorry, as nice and strong in the middle. Okay. We're not just trying to stretch our muscles because I don't think that's much benefit. You're trying to make everything stronger so that you can hold these positions. I'll just turn to the side so you can see. Next one, you're going to go forwards with a left foot lunge. So you're here right now. Here right now. Push yourself forwards. Nice and deep. Left foot lunge. Remember, it's your hip that's going forwards and down. Don't lean forwards. Your hip goes forwards and down. Don't let your knee put out to the side. You must have your knee and foot pointing towards the floor this time. And the pressure's going this way. And hold this one for a minute. So 30 seconds again on this side. And if you really want, you can put your arms up and push forwards. That will really kind of stress this side of your body. Let's see how you can cope with this next transition, okay? Tuck that one in, tuck that one down, push that one up, lunge, hips forwards. .45 degrees, yeah, looking for a minute. So it's just be nice and relaxed, settle into the position. Your right knee should be just over your right ankle. Don't forwards like this, and don't have it out too far. Just, it's this bit that's moving. So if you want to increase that stretch, you just move your toes forward slightly, keeping your knee over your ankle. We're almost done, guys. Just got another 90 seconds to go. Try and push that all the way towards the floor. So turn it in more. There you go. Just looked at Ethan. He's not dressed yet. Okay, back to here. Butt down, lean forward, pull your body forwards, and push up into upward dog. Remember, upward dog, you can probably see Edie, not sure if you can. Push your hips forwards, nice and deep into the floor, shoulders back and down, and pushing upwards. Don't have your shoulders up here, no good. Shoulders back and down. Should wear a white t-shirt, really. You might be able to see. This is a stretch that I would admit to not doing a great deal recently. And it's, I've really lost some mobility in my lower back and spine. Breathe from your lower abdomen. All that new breathing that physios are talking about at the moment to clear your lungs, we talk about it already. Breathe from your lower abdomen. Suck your belly button in. Push your hips back. Roll back onto your feet. Nice deep flat squat, and up you get. Finish. And I think Edie's just going, yes, I feel good, rather than, oh, glad that's over. Isn't that right, Edie? Yeah? Okay. Well done to those who watched it, and more well done to those who took part. It was good. Hopefully you enjoyed it. So that was stretch. So Friday is the same stretch. Okay, so the same thing. So, you know, as the weeks, and next week will be the same as well. So I won't have to explain things quite as much. But if you want to revise, just come back to this video. It's all on YouTube. Come back to this video and watch it again, or skip to the points where you need to. Okay. All right, guys, we're just going to wind it up there. That's going to be 45 minutes longer than I expected. Thanks for joining in. And if you're a TaeKwon-Do student, don't forget to check your emails today and get involved with the new way forwards for April and onwards. Because if you don't, you're going to miss out. Thanks, guys. Cheerio. Oh, yeah, come here. Elbow to elbow. You can let Wes out. Yeah, feed him his breakfast, please.